What is going on, Apex Nation? That's right, it's your commish, the Alpha Heel 7. It is your mother's favorite show. That's right, it is Unfiltered with your mother's favorite beard. That's right, it tickles sometimes. You ask her later, not during the broadcast. But anyway, we're live, man. It's been a while since I've done an Unfiltered, but I'm excited. I'm excited for all the stuff that we can do, and I'm excited for what we've accomplished. We're going to go over a couple new things. I wanted to first start out by thanking all the supporters of the league, the ones that have been here since day one. Even if you haven't been here since day one and you have been referred, that is the awesomest thing in the world. Like, I love it. I love when people get referred here. So I want to thank all the community members. I want to thank the league. You guys are doing a great job. Makes my life easier and less difficult. I have a family and I'm married, so I can't be as, interactive and doing more of these, unfortunately. But hopefully things, I always say this, hopefully things slow down. Just in life right now is just crazy. So we're hoping that we can get more, stuff like this out. But thank you to everybody. With that, we have an announcement. So we have, as you can see, Apex exciting new Next Gen League. So this is a very, and I got to tell you the backstory for this. So first off, I promised myself when Next Gen came out, obviously we're not going to leave anyone behind on current gen because Xboxes are really hard to find right now. Some leagues just said, fuck it, you can't find one, go play PlayStation 4, Xbox One League. I'm not going to do that to my guys. You guys have been loyal. I'm going to be loyal to you. We will be moving to next gen on Madden 21. That gives you around September to get an Xbox One, or Xbox Series X. If you can't find one then I don't know. We'll figure something out. I guess they're still hard to find right now, so that sucks. But with that, so I said I didn't want to create a league. And actually, I had a lot of guys coming to me and said, look, man, I know you said you don't want to create a league because I've seen it to where you create two leagues, the one league dies, and then, the other league takes over. I don't want to do that. This current Madden is my baby. I want to keep it going all season. We're in year 3. I want to keep it going for another couple. I think we could get another 3-4 seasons out of it. I don't want to restart, none of that crap. We're going to go right through. So that was my main thing. I didn't want to take the focus off of that league. But with that, I had a lot of guys coming to me and saying, hey, what if we just created like a fun league, like a casual league? Had about 4 or 5 guys hit me up on DM, and I said, you know what? That's a good idea. Zeph hit me up and said, look, I'll run it. I would love to do this. I'll take it, and we'll run with it. Just to be a casual league. I'm thinking in my head, we were not going to have more than like 8 guys. Like, we'll have 4 in the AFC, 4 in the MC, just advance when we go. So that kind of was how we kind of thought it was going to happen. So we announced it. Everybody in the chat got excited. Well, I want to be in it. And again, if you're in both leagues, current gen should be your main focus because when we move over in Madden 22, I am taking the guys from Madden 22 current gen and putting them in the main league, okay? So if you are in next gen and you're like, hey, I want to be in the next gen, next Madden, I would suggest you try to, we have a wait list, but I suggest if you like the community, join that wait list, get in there, that way you have a spot. If we have enough people, we may create 2 leagues. I don't know, I don't like doing that. But going back to that, everyone's like, I want to play. And then we started getting guys going, look, dude, let's fill it out. Let's fill out the league. So then, Forverts is like, dude, I posted on Twitter, man. I've got like 10 guys I can go. Coherent had a couple guys. Sorry if I'm forgetting who you are, but I had a lot of people going, hey, I know some people. And again, I have not advertised this at all. Like, I have not went on League Crawler. I have not went on Twitter, anything. This is all people that are in, from referrals. And you guys know as well as I do, I would much rather have referrals from a guy that is a good member in the league saying, hey, I got this guy that wants to join. He's looking for a good community. Rather than somebody filling out an app that found us on leak, like Twitter, or, maybe I advertise and This dude is. Those guys don't last, unfortunately. Those guys normally jump, and they never last, unfortunately. So with that, we're almost full. We almost got. I mean, I think we got 10 spots left, which is pretty damn good because we started with like 6 or 7 guys that was in the core league. Now it's just grown, and I would expect by next week we'll have it filled. I'm pretty confident about that. So with that, it's still going to be the secondary league. It's still going to be more, it's I want to say casual, but I expect you to follow the rules. If you're watching this for the first time, I'm hoping you're watching this and you are in the league and you've never been in an Apex league, please do yourself a favor. Go to our Daddy Leagues page, daddyleagues.com/Apex/rules, maybe /rules/Apex, whatever. Go to Apex, go to our rules page, read through the rules. I'm going to be posting them throughout that. If this is your first time watching this, I'll put it bluntly to you. There's no excuse for ignorance. I expect you to go through the rules. If you have questions, you can hit me up. Everyone knows I'm an open door policy. You have a question, hit me up. It's that simple. I expect you to know the rules. Now, if you make a couple mistakes here and there because you're new, that's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm a little worried because there's a lot of guys I don't know, a lot of guys that are just joining us, and I'm worried that the issue is that we're going to have a bunch of guys that are just lobby ball guys. I hope that I am completely wrong, and I'm thinking that, I guess I'm a pessimist when it comes to that because I always think of the worst, but it helps me deal with issues that come along the way. But I expect you to read the rules. If you have a question, let us know. If you get a hiccup along the way, we're here to help you, okay? When you join my leagues, I know this sounds kind of crazy. I kind of run this like a business. I invest my time in you. I invest my time in training you, get you all up and running. I don't want you to fail. I want you to succeed in Apex. If you have a good attitude, you're willing to learn, you'll stick around. If you're not, then you're not going to stick around and you'll probably be gone. Attitude is the biggest thing. The rules of the chat, very simple. Respect others. As you can see, we play along with each other. If I'm messing with someone, and I mess with Forverts all the time. I mess with J-Ho all the time. Joe, a lot of guys, I know them, okay? So I mess with them. We have fun. It's a very laid-back environment. But what I don't want is talks of politics, talks of religion, talks of things that are very controversial, because everyone is passionate and everyone stands their ground on what they believe. I've never seen an argument where 2 guys argue and then the other one goes, yeah, you're right. I think I'm going to convert to Judaism. It doesn't happen. So just don't do it. That's what we ask for in here. So those are just, be courteous to your opponent. Don't be an asshole. Okay. Assholes get put through the door pretty quickly. We don't deal with that here. But if you're cool and you want to have a good time, a lot of us are older, we have kids, married, all that stuff. We talk sports, we talk TV shows, music. We're just big, sports guys. So that's kind of the general Apex X. That's right. Apex X is the name of the next gen. And Al Ferreira is the one that came up with it. I really like that. I thought it kind of sounded nice. So if you're looking at the corner there, that's kind of the logo I came up with very quickly. I wanted you guys to have something. Obviously, I'm going to very tread lightly to see how far this goes with this next gen league. I don't want it to die, but I want it to be more casual than anything else, because it is, it is a next gen league. And some of you guys may be looking to join, for Madden 22. I'm not saying that this is like the most amazing place in the world, but if you are liking what if you're liking the environment, the atmosphere, the camaraderie, the structure, I suggest you, chat, play your games the way they're supposed to be played. Schedule. Don't look, man. If you lose interest, leave the chat. I can fill you tomorrow. Don't waste your time or my time. Okay. I have a very relaxed 72-hour policy. I don't think you can get much more relaxed than that. But we normally advance the current gen 48 hours. So, guys, read up on the rules. On this YouTube page, I have actually a video that I go over the rules in its entirety. So if you want to go look at that, go check it out. But that's kind of what we are looking at with the next gen. Obviously, we're excited about it. There's some stuff going on. We actually have a developer in the league. Very excited about that. I know he wasn't really big on telling everybody he was a developer. Guys, show him respect. He's wanting to check out the Madden leagues, and he's, this is only going to help us out. So I will not tolerate anybody bashing him. I will put your ass through the door. So just don't do that. We have some other guys from some other leagues. It's a good start, guys. So I'm very excited. Again, this was supposed to be a casual league where we just really didn't do much with it. It has turned into an actual secondary league. So with that being said, I know some of you guys are like, oh my gosh, I've actually had a couple guys that do not have the next gen Madden hit me up and say, look, I'm worried, okay? I'm in a league now where we started a next gen league, and guess what? Now our current league is dying. The schedule's not being posted on time. The complaints aren't being handled. The games aren't being done. There's no talk about it, okay? Not here, buddy. This is my baby. Zeph is running the next gen. I am running the current gen, okay? This is the main league of the Madden, the Apex Madden League, okay? So just keep that in mind. We are not going anywhere, okay? This better not die, because if I start seeing guys flake out to the next gen, I'm going to replace them, and guess what? When Madden 22 comes around, they're not going to have a spot. So I suggest you, if you have a spot in current gen, you keep it, because I can tell you right now, if you look at how many members we have, there's a high demand, and there's a lot of guys on that wait list trying to get in. So do your due diligence, play your games, have a good attitude, don't be an asshole, okay? Don't be an asshole. I'll cover that in hot takes. We got some stuff to cover in that. But that's it. I mean, I can't say it any more clear. This is our main league, okay? This is my baby. All right, so we are not going anywhere with this. So current Madden gen owners, do not fret. This is us. But again, Madden 22 comes around. I would strongly suggest you start looking for that next gen. You have 8 months, okay? So August, September, whatever. But you have 8 months to be able to get that figured out. That's on you, not on me. And guess what? Last year I gave away 3 copies of Madden. Maybe I'll give away 5 copies of Madden this year. Maybe I'll give a gift card. I got some really cool stuff I've got in the works, but don't want to say anything right now. So that's kind of what's going on with the next gen Madden. And let's talk a little bit more about it, okay? Because right now there's a lot of, we are actually in, I believe, week 6. And look, there are some surprises in this league right now. I'm looking at some stats, some records, and there's some head scratchers. I'm like, what the hell? So, I wanted to talk a little bit about that. So let's take a look at my biggest surprise of the season. That is the Buffalo Bills. That's right. BM Timmis. Something's going on in Montana or Wyoming. I don't know if he's pulling some Ted Kaczynski shit up there and sitting in like a cabin, making bombs, and he hasn't had time to play. I don't know what's going on, but all I know, oh no, he's in Canada. That's right. I don't know if he's up there in Canada on the Alps, getting some skiing in or some snowboarding, whatever. But something's going on. He's 2-3. His defense has played horrendous. I mean, he is right now, he's given up 300 passing yards a game, which is 26 in the league. Rushing yards, he's 18th. Total yards, he's 27th. And points, he's given up 29 points a game. He's 21st. Now, keep in mind, he's played some really good guys. So I think that his schedule has something to do with it. Passing wise, he's second in the league, always great passer, but he's not running the ball. Running the ball very seldom, and he's only 71 yards per game. So that's really hurting Timmis, I think. But let's take a look at another surprise, but a positive one. And that's right. That's your boy, the Jacksonville Jaguars, T-Troop, which I don't know what other names. He has some other names he goes by, but he's a guy that just beat me last night, and he's the guy that made me so frustrated because he knows how to use his line. I actually went in his DM, dude, you gotta help me out with this. Dude, this guy can ball, man. I know you're thinking, well, they don't have a quarterback. No, he is balling with Gardner Minshew. If you haven't already tell, he's putting a lot of gifts in the GIFs, whatever, in the main chat because of how well he's doing with him. He does miss a couple passes, a game. People laughed at him when he traded Chark, but man, he has really got it going on. 6-0. He's actually, his defense is playing really well. He's holding his opponent to 52 yards a game, which is 5th in the league. But really where he's doing it is on offense. He's 4th in total league of scoring at 38 points a game. Total yards, he's 356 yards a game, which is 6th in the league. And then passing, he's 4th. So Gardner Minshew is getting it going. And he's having a really great season. He's leading that division, and it looks like the North could be taken by the Jags if something doesn't turn around for the other teams. The other guy I want to give a shout out to, this is, to me, is not as much of a surprise, but Jim Jones, man. I played with this guy in another league. He's a really good user, man. So it was actually surprising for me the last couple of years. He kind of struggled. I think he limped into the playoffs one year. The other year he didn't. But, dude, he's got it going on. He's 6-0, okay? He's doing it with an 83 overall team, okay? And where he's getting it done, again, on offense. 34 points a game, which is 6th in the league. Passing-wise, he's 265 yards passing, and I believe he is doing that with a rookie quarterback. Yes, Theo Harris, the rookie quarterback that he drafted. I'm sorry, he's 1 year. He's had him for 1 year. He actually drafted him out of Miami. He's got him a 73 overall, 91 throw power. The accuracy isn't the best, man, but he's got it going on with him. Again, Jim Jones, great user. So those are your biggest surprises right now, those 3 surprises. Timmis, I think, is going to be able to turn it around. He actually starts slow sometimes, and he actually ends up turning it around. So one guy I'm not worried about. I know that he's going to kind of get it going, but yeah. That's our surprise segment. And we come to our next segment, our 4th one, and that's It's Your Birthday. It is our birthday. That's right. Apex has turned 1 year old in January, so give a shout out to all you guys. Yay. That's right. Golf clap. We turned 1 year old, and we've done an amazing job, man. I mean, again, I'm not patting myself on the back. I'm patting you guys on the back because, look, I created it. I created structure. I created all that. But look, if I don't have good members, this doesn't do shit. Like, I'm not anything if my members are dog shit. If they're cheesers, bad attitudes, dropping, roster droppers. If the chat is toxic, that's, I can't do anything about that. So, like, you guys are the winners here. You're the real MVP, right? Durant? Okay. But yeah, you guys are the real MVP. I appreciate all you guys do. You guys give me good members. You give me your time. Again, this is one thing that, I've said this in past broadcasts, but I'm hoping that some of you newer guys in the current or the next gen are watching this. One thing that I really take serious is that this is your free time. You guys are taking free time away from your family, away from your life and your job, and you're playing these games, and you're being a part of this community. So I take that very seriously, so I want to make sure that you have the best experience possible, okay? And I mean that. I want to treat everybody fairly. I'm not going to ever charge you to do things to your players. This will never be pay to play. This is your time. You're my guest, okay? But this is your community. So I hope that makes sense. I want to thank everyone out there for such a strong year. I would say probably 2 out of every 3 leagues that are created are dead within 6 months. So 1 year later, we are still strong. We are still going, and we're just going to the top. Hopefully, at some time, our content picks up. We have some very exciting things going on, but I couldn't do it without you guys. I really couldn't. So I do want to say thank you to everybody, and that is the birthday wishes. And that's right, the hot takes. The hottest take in the motherfucking business. That's my hot takes. That's right. Someone's getting their ass ripped, or maybe multiple people are getting their ass ripped. No, I'm not going to do that. My hot takes is going to be a little different. I want to say something very quickly. we moved along really well, but I want to say this, and this is a warning, this is not a threat. This is to everybody, not just the new guys, but everyone. Keep your gameplay in check. Now, here's the thing. This is my thing. Come closer. Come talk to me. Talk to me. We're friends. Talk to me. So here's the thing. When we start to launch up Apex X, okay, this is the next gen league. You guys are going to have game complaints. I know it. No one likes losing, okay? And this is another thing. I was talking to somebody the other day about this. I have never lost a member after they've won a game, okay? I've always lose member. Their time starts to go away, right? You go on a 3-4 game losing streak. Oh, shit, my time is up. I can't play the game no more. I've got stuff to do with my family now. Things have came up. I can't do this anymore. I've got to spend more time doing this, helping my grandma Patty, knit her quilts. But yeah, I've never seen a guy leave after winning a game. So keep in mind, guys, the bigger picture is not, oh, I lost the game, I'm pissed, I'm jilted, I feel like I've been wronged. It's, I've lost the game, let me learn from that. Now, with that being said, you're playing a game and you feel completely deceived and you feel like you got shit on and you got cheated, I want you to first talk to your opponent, try to be very nice and cordial during the game. If you know you can't do that, that's not your personality, don't do it. Maybe you can get a hold of a staff member to see if they can turn on your game. If they can't, unfortunately, you're going to have to wait until after the season. So what does that mean? I'm sorry, not after season. That'd be some shit, right? We take all complaints in an annual basis, not weekly. But no, what you want to do is you want to go back and look at the game, okay? If you come to me and say, "Oh man, this dude was running verts all game, or he was running zone all game," I'm not. If I go back and I check that takes 20, 30 minutes out of my time. And guess what? If you complain, there's 3 or 4 other guys that are going to complain as well. And now I've taken over 2-3 hours of my life. I don't have that time. So this may be hard to swallow. This may be like taking that COVID test with that Q-tip going up your nose and into your brain. But this is the way it has to go. You have to look. You have to do the due diligence yourself, okay? If you feel wrong, you got to clip me the infractions. If you're, he ran zone all game. You can't clip the whole damn thing. So you need to go back and count. It's not hard. I've done it. Honestly, clipping takes actually counting zone versus man and all that stuff maybe takes 15 minutes if you go to their Twitch, because you can fast forward, okay, I need to fast forward to his next possession. Boom, 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 boom. It's very easy. You count, tell me the percentage, and then I will go back and count. And if you're right, then I will then go and have a talk with that person. Again, I suggest if there are rules being broken, you let me know, okay? Because this is a training time for this person. If you're lazy and you don't want to do it, well, guess what? You're going to play that guy again at some time, and if nobody's complained about him, then you're going to have that same issue. So I suggest you take the time, clip the Twitch video, and get me the infractions. If it's something where it's like a, measured by percentage-wise, then just get me the amount. So that's how we do it, okay? We do a cooldown period. So you don't come to me right after the game, "This motherfucker!" Okay, I don't want to hear that, okay? I don't want to hear this motherfucker ran zone 10 times. This motherfucker, zigzag juked and didn't do this. This is not, I don't want that shit. I don't want that shit. Do not clog up my chat, because guess what? If I deem you a crybaby, it's going to be like the boy who cried wolf. And I did this skit in the last one, and I'll do it again. You know the story of the boy that cried wolf. He told all these people, I think I'm generalizing the story, but he told all these people that there was these wolves that were around and they were going to attack the town or something. And everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, where's that?" Oh, he was lying. We did this a couple times, and then the townsfolk was like, "Fuck this kid. He should be in a foster home. Fuck this kid." But basically, the kid really saw a wolf and was like, "God damn, there's a wolf, man. What do I do?" And then he went down to the town folks and said, "Look, dude, there's a wolf." And the one guy was like, "Look, I'm going to fucking put you in a foster home if you don't stop talking about these wolves, man. They're not real. The wolf came down and killed everybody, right? And it turned into a Stephen King book or something. I don't know. But the point of the story is, if you come to me and you come to me on false basis and false accusations, I will never believe you. I will deem you as a crybaby, okay? I have these people in my head right now. There are some in current Madden, in our current gen, that in my head, they're crybabies. So I expect for them to come after a loss to me. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. Take your loss and move on, okay? Or if you feel like you've been wronged, go back and look at your video and say, wow, I was right. This dude is a fucking douche. I'm going to report him. But I'm going to do it the way that they told me to do it, by clipping, okay? That's how you do it. You don't get shitty in the main chat. Somebody likes to run fucking drags all game. Don't do that. Don't be that guy. Don't bitch during the game, okay? Everyone has shit happen during the game. I don't want to see the chat full of you going, this bullshit's happening, this is fucked up, whatever. Excuse my, don't excuse my language. Fuck you. Anyway, do not do that. Do not fill my chat full of shit, okay? I don't want that, okay? I've done a good job of like the big pile of shit, the turd emoji, and I've been molding it into like a fucking sculpture, okay? I've been doing that in current gen, and we're going to do it in Apex X. You need to know, no shit talking in chat will be tolerated. No, nothing that is going to bring up a big, some drama. You're going to follow the rules, and you're also going to report the rules the way that it's been done. Okay, you may say, well, fuck this guy. I don't want to do this. Why would I want to do all this? Let me tell you this, okay? I know I'm not the only Madden League around. Okay, I'm not the only community, all right? And I'm not saying this is the best community since fucking sliced bread. But what I am saying is we do a good job at keeping the chat positive and not, allowing bullshit in there. Okay, I've done a good job of that. I think guys are happy about that. Some guys have been stung by it because they've been doing that shit there. But now I think they respect it. I've had guys leave and then come back and say, shit, the grass isn't greener. It's actually a lot more brown and dead over there. Can I come back there and fucking frolic in your grass, in your greeny, leafy grass? And I've said yes, but I'm not always going to do that. It depends on how you leave. But keep in mind, you can go to other leagues. If you are the type that loves toxic chats, okay, and you love going in there and reading, fuck you, pussy, you suck, you won't beat me again, oh no, fuck you, dude, I'll pull my dick. If you love that, there are plenty other leagues out there. Okay? I know of 5 or 6 leagues that would love to have you in their chat. Okay? If that's the way you want to if complain, break the rules, roster drop. There's plenty of leagues out there, man. I mean, seriously, plenty. All I ask is when you're in this community, you just, if you don't have something nice to say, and it's something like really shitty that is going to spark a comment from the other person, keep it to yourself, okay? Punch a pillow, all right? I'll be the first to tell you, I get pissed at the game. Last night, I was pissed as fuck. A lot of you guys saw the clip. I kicked an onside kick, and like 3 of my guys ran by the damn ball and didn't pick it up. I was pissed. I was beyond pissed. Not one time did I say to Jags, you fucking did, because everybody can pull little things here and there of like why they lost, or pull little things of like, you know what, I probably break a rule here and there. Just because it's human nature, okay? I'm not looking for reasons to, to get a guy booted or, violate the rules. But if it's blatant, then I will. But keep in mind, guys, this is a Madden game. You're going to lose. You're going to fucking lose. I promise you. We have some really good owners in here, and even they lose, okay, at times. I promise you. Promise you. Even the Vikings, 16-0, lost in the Super Bowl, pulled a fucking Patriots. He loses. So just keep that in mind, okay? Now, with all that shit out of the way, I want to thank you guys yet again for a successful season, successful time. We had a really shitty 2020. 2021 isn't starting out the way that we all want it, right? We got fucking knuckleheads doing dumb shit, and and the COVID is still around. And unfortunately, businesses are, being shut down, and people are losing their jobs, and people are getting sick and dying. This sucks. I want to provide you some sort of avenue away from all that. Some positivity. Maybe that's why I created Apex. Actually, it was before COVID, but, in a weird way, I just wanted a place where guys could just hang out and chill, play Madden competitively, but not, to the point they want to fucking murder their opponent, send him a BM Timus Ted Kaczynski bomb. I don't know, man. This is just I love doing this, and this is my hobby. My wife knows that this is my hobby. She likes to read books and drink whiskey. I got her into drinking whiskey, which is pretty fucking cool. She used to just drink wine, but now she drinks whiskey. So that's really awesome. But she knows this is my thing. This is what I like to do. I don't need people coming in and making it to where I don't want to do this anymore. I will make mistakes along the way. I promise you that. There is no doubt that I will make fucking mistakes and boneheaded mistakes. But guess what? The difference between me and other people that run leagues, I own up to them. I don't make excuses. I own up to them. I try to create I try to do it better next time. That's all we can do in life, right? In life too. Probably didn't think you were going to get a life lesson today. But anyway, everyone, thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time to the channel, give us a subscribe. I'm not here to make money off of YouTube. This is more or less content for my league and others that want to watch it and are entertained. But if you like what you see, we do broadcasts, we do podcasts, we do pretty much any type of cast. I don't fish, so we don't do those type of casts, but everything else, video-wise. So anyway, with that being said, guys, I appreciate all you do. Let's make this a fun 2021, and let's make it a fun league for both leagues, current gen and next gen. With that being said, I'm out.